Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your news report, second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. According to the Washington Post, momentum grows on Capitol Hill for economic relief package as a bipartisan group releases two bills. Washington Post reports that a bipartisan group of lawmakers on Monday released two bills that said they would provide the nation with emergency economic relief, as senior congressional officials sounded more hopeful about the odds of approving new relief.
Still no stimulus deal. Lawmakers on both sides appear to be closing in on an agreement, and stimulus checks are in the mix. Want to get over to Ilan Moy, who joins us now with more. Ilan.
Well, Andrew, congressional leaders had been hoping to strike a deal last night. Clearly that did not happen, though they do say they are making progress. Top Democrats Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer were back on the phone yesterday with the Treasury Secretary. They spoke for about 45 minutes, but the two of them did not meet again with GOP leadership, though we're told their staffs were hard at work. Instead, what we heard was both parties warning that Congress might have to be here over the weekend in order to wrap up this package. Now, one outstanding issue is the size of stimulus checks, which are expected to be about $600
Because remember folks that Joe Biden has just topped 270 electoral votes, affirming his presidential win. So who knows, maybe when Joe Biden's in office, he'll be able to pass even more stimulus relief. Everybody tell me your thoughts on President-elect Joe Biden in the comments down below. And do you think that he'll be able to pass a second stimulus bill with $1,200 stimulus checks? Leave a comment down below saying yes or no.
That $1,200 as we possibly can.
But other lawmakers said that could come at the expense of unemployment benefits, which might have to be shortened in order to pay for the checks. Now, the House is not scheduled to convene until this afternoon. And guys, as of now, there is nothing on the schedule that suggests that lawmakers are ready to vote on either the COVID relief deal or a government funding bill. Back over to you.
So we're one step. Is this one step forward, one step back? I mean, yesterday everybody was so excited. You still think that we're going to have something by this weekend or by early next week?
Yeah, I think the fact that they're talking about sort of pushing through and continuing to work is a good sign. You know, they could very easily just say, here's a deadline, we're not going to make it, we're going to go home, and that's the end of the story.
And also be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. On this channel, I always provide you with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check updates. So be sure to subscribe and click the bell. Now let's hear what Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says about our second stimulus payments. Everybody tell me what you think of Mitch McConnell in the comments down below. Is he doing what it takes to pass more stimulus relief to the good, hard-working American people? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below, everybody.
Yesterday alone, Pfizer shipped 2.5 million vaccine doses, and less than an hour after their airlift began, shipments bound for the eastern United States were passing through the UPS Worldport Logistics Hub at Muhammad Ali International Airport in Louisville. In the days and weeks ahead, the hard work of Kentuckians at UPS's new Healthcare Command Center in Louisville will play a critical role in finishing this fight. Already, they've helped direct tens of thousands of doses to Kentucky hospitals where they're being administered to the Commonwealth's healthcare workers and most at-risk residents. There's a historic success story being written today along the vaccine supply chain from Missouri to Massachusetts, to Michigan, to Kentucky, to front lines all across our country. And it's emblematic of an approach that has been helping our country since the earliest days of the crisis. From the personal precautions that help save our health system, to the bravery of the doctors, nurses, and other healthcare workers who spent sleepless nights tending to victims of the virus, to the ingenuity of entrepreneurs who've spun out masks and sanitizer or kept serving their customers.
In the corner of Fox Business, Representative Ocasio-Cortez urges followers to tell Congress that $600 stimulus checks are not enough. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez asked her millions of Twitter followers whether a $600 stimulus check is enough money for stimulus relief, and urged them to tell Congress if it's not. She tweeted, "Please call your member if you have any doubt whatsoever on what their stance is. And if you don't want your member to vote for a $600 deal, you really need to tell them that. If there's an amount that's too little or any other red line that you want them to vote no on, then you need to tell them." The current stimulus proposal under discussion costs about $900 billion, and it's expected to include a second stimulus check boosted unemployment benefits, additional funding for small businesses, another round of aid for the nation's airline industry. The drafted measure excludes two of the most contentious issues: funding for state and local governments, and a liability shield for businesses against related lawsuits. While congressional leaders are still hammering out the details of the stimulus package, Americans will likely receive less direct cash assistance than they did in the March CARES Act. According to Fox Business, Senate Majority Whip John Thune told reporters on Wednesday the proposal would likely include direct checks to individuals of $600 to $700, about half the size of the payments that were included in the first stimulus package. Under the CARES Act, Americans who earn less than $75,000 received a stimulus check worth $1,200. Independents under the age of 17 received $500, meaning a family of 5 could receive up to $3,900. Fox Business goes on to say that last week, Senator Bernie Sanders and Josh Hawley unveiled a bipartisan proposal that would attach an amendment for a second $1,200 stimulus payment to a spending bill that needs to pass by December 18th in order to prevent a government shutdown. Josh Hawley and Bernie Sanders had threatened to use the Friday government funding deadline to try to force a vote on the stimulus checks. The Democratic Congressional Progressive Caucus pledged to block any relief measure that did not include stimulus payments. In a letter to congressional leaders, the caucus argued that the relief bill should include direct payments of at least $2,000. Lawmakers were running out of time to attach the $900 billion deal to a $1.4 trillion omnibus spending deal, which needs to pass by Friday in order to prevent a government shutdown at midnight. That gives leaders just a few days to finalize the aid package and spending bill, approve them in both chambers, and send it to Trump's desk for a signature. What do you think, folks? Will Congress be able to pass more stimulus relief before the end of the year? Leave a comment down below saying yes or no.
To act this week. Congress is hoping to pass both COVID relief and government spending bills to avoid catastrophe for millions of Americans who are struggling to survive this pandemic. For more on this, let's bring in CBS News chief congressional correspondent Nancy Cordes and CBS News political contributor Molly Hooper. So Nancy, let me start with you. What is the latest on the negotiations right now, and what can we expect perhaps today?
Hey, Vlad. Well, I just got done speaking to Steny Hoyer. He is the #2 Democrat in the House. He said that they are trying very hard to get this COVID relief bill completed today. They're working through a final few issues. There are some disputes about food assistance dollars, FEMA dollars. You can imagine with a package this large, $900 billion, there are going to be a few hangups at the end. And so they're trying to work through that as quickly as possible, because what they want to do is attach this plan to a government.
With that being said, that is all the news in today's video. If you found this video useful, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell. On this channel, I is provided with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check updates, so be sure to subscribe to never miss a video. Thank you for watching, everybody, and until next time, have a great day.